Cam Little after the opening kick. And here we go from Toronto. Kickoff taken at the 3. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. McCarthy throwing right away. His first offering of the game winds up incomplete. Seeing some early game planning at work here, Brock. They were quick to attack that throw and break it up.
Yeah, this defense knows the importance this offense places on throwing the ball to their tight ends, and they were ready for it and all over it.
Walker gets it for the first time. Gets it ahead, has about 5 yards. Byron Murphy there to make the play. There's 5 on that play. They need 5 more now on 3rd down. McCarthy to throw it. And it's away from the pass rush. Shit as he threw it leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up. The Dragons getting their punter out there. And I imagine they were hoping they wouldn't need to bring him out so soon into this game. He punted a couple of times last week in their loss, and now gets this one away. And he's brought down before the return gets far. Call that a booming 56 yards in the end. And it's going to be their football coming up. 1st and 10 now from the 30.
Here we go, son.
On the ground, this is Trey Benson. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a 1st down.
You know, Kate, if you notice those guys that love to feed themselves on the field, right? They love to just get more and more. They're hungry for even more. I'll tell you what, that tackle, it prevented something that's going to be a lot bigger. But that back remains hungry.
And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. It's a 26-yard pickup there. And that'll give him a 1st down.
Here we go, son. Hey, Ted.
Out of the shotgun, Fields. He's on the move. On the ground, game works for the touchdown. The Snowhawks don't need long to take a 6-0 lead. It's a Justin Fields touchdown. Great play by the QB there, Brock. The play broke down. He didn't have much of a choice other than to escape and improvise. And in the end, turned out to be the best call he could have made.
It is such a necessary tool in today's NFL for that QB to put right in his tool belt, Kate. You know, in my day, you could be a blacksmith, right? You just do the job and stay in the pocket. Not anymore. You got to be an artist, and you got to be an artist that can create when things break down, and that's big time to get a touchdown out of it as well.
And look at this return. This return makes it up to the 37 as he's tackled. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. First play of the drive. Here's Walker. We've got a fumble pretty close to midfield. Oh, and the fumble jumps out of bounds. What a break there for the offense. One play in, and this drive is already into enemy territory. Here's McCarthy, 1st and 10. He keeps those feet in and makes the catch.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip the rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage. He gets to that edge before the defender can cover him.
They pick up a yard. Still need 1 more, though. 3rd down coming up. Caught behind the line for a loss.
It's after plays like these, Kate, I love to study the body language. What is that offense doing after getting stuffed inside on a run like that? And more importantly, how much does it energize that defense?
He finds him beyond the marker. And they bring him down around the 34. They come through with 6 yards there, Brock, and they're rewarded with a new set of downs. Here's 1st and 10 from the 34. A motion to tight end left. They'll go play action here. It's McCarthy. There's room past the 25. And he's going to be brought down at the 23-yard line. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And it'll give him a 1st down. On play action now, McCarthy. That's going to be knocked away, incomplete. That throw doesn't lead to 6. And we'll see what they do here on 2nd down.
Read and react, read and react, read and react. Gotta read where the quarterback's eyes are going, and you gotta react as it begins to throw to get to a spot and knock it away.
Back to the air, McCarthy. He's got it near the 10. And they get this down to the 10-yard line before going down. 14 yards on a nice play there, and it gives them 1st and goal. A tight end in motion now. 1st and goal. Here's Walker. His charge towards the line. It's right around 3 yards.
Hey, I get it on 1st and goal. Right? A lot of teams like to be conservative and limit risk. Even if a run is stopped short, you still got 2, sometimes 3 downs to play with.
Falls to the ground out left. Incomplete. Pass was thrown for Christian Watson. And now it'll be 3rd and goal.
Can't cover it much better than that. Really well covered Cade on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
3rd and goal for McCarthy. Touchdown! Chris Boswell for the point after. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Dragons tie this game 7-7. Now Boswell on to send this away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Didn't make an effort to hit the landing area at all. So they're going to give them a drive starting at the 30. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Play action, Fields. Finds his man, Waddle. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
I love throwing on 1st down. And when you see a 1st down pass just like that, it's taking advantage of a matchup you planned for, and you go out and execute.
Benson on 1st and 10. And that's good for a gain of 5. Tackle made by Kalijah Cansey. Give him 5 on that carry. Bring it up 2nd and 5.
Here we go.
Fields out of the gun. Escapes the pocket. Short pass caught by his tight end. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Benson now from the gun. And he'll go down here at the 16.
Well, that doesn't net a 1st down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Here we go.
From the 16. Forced out to his right. He takes it himself. And they take this in for the score. The Snowhawks break the tie here in the 1st. It's a Justin Fields touchdown. On his little for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Snowhawks take the lead here 14-7 in the 1st. All set for the kickoff. Little with the honors. And that's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else. So that football coming out to the 30-yard line. and set. First and 10. And out to Walker from the gun. And he's able to manage a couple on that run.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door, a bigger gap in the future.
Second and 8. It's incomplete to Kenneth Walker. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down. Give him 13 on that play. And they're going to have a first down.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
Ball on the 45, first and 10. Walker now from the gun. He gets forward, and that's about 4 yards. And Jordan Cooper there to make the stop.
You know, that's a good run right there. Keep the offense on schedule. If he can average that type of yards per carry, this guy's going to be more than all right with letting him do the show.
We're a quarter of the way through on this chilly winter afternoon. Neither side. Welcome back. We're all set to start the second. Offense already out to resume its stride. They start with second and 6. On the shotgun, McCarthy. Buys time, rolling right. Watching deep to the right sideline. And it looks great flying through the air, Brock, but problems on the business end as it falls to the ground. Third down coming up. McCarthy now, blitz coming. Jumped off to his running back. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
This dude just simply got a nose for the marker no matter how they get him the ball, Kate. Hand it to him, and he sniffs out that first down. Get it to him on a screen, and it's no different. He surges ahead and keeps this drive moving.
First and 10, here's McCarthy. Kicks this one to Watson. And he'll be touched down after a big play. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. From the red zone now. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's brought down a little short. No, actually they do give him the 10-yard line.
Just get this guy touches. I don't care how, I don't care when. Just find unique ways to get this running back the ball, and over time, it's going to make a pay.
And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1. 9-yard pickup, and it sets him up with first and goal.
That does not show up on any explosive stat sheet, but let me tell you, Kate, that's the real deal right there. You run for that kind of yardage consistently in the NFL, you do set yourself up for success.
Operating from the gun, it's McCarthy. Has the touchdown. The Dragons can tie it up in the second after cutting into the lead. Kenneth Walker, the touchdown. Going after up and good from Boswell. And the Dragons tie things up at 14. Now Boswell on to send this away. On the return, here comes Justice Hill. In pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. And the drive will start out with a first and 10.
Don't jump. Ready?
And off to Benson to start the drive. He's forward, gets a couple of yards. Drew Phillips making the tackle. 2 on the pickup there, and it's going to be second and 8.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
Splits a couple of defenders and completes it. And they're on him after about a 2-yard gain. Linky Luvu there for the tackle. So now here's third and 5. Shotgun snap to Fields. He finds Laporta. And he'll get it up to the 38-yard line before going down.
Those kind of completions are so frustrating, Kate. It's like a putt. You got it on line, you feel good about it's going in the hole, but you never want to leave it short.
Here we go.
They do snap it. Here's Fields. And he's able to reach the 40 on that play. Forget that it was fourth down, Brock. That is an impressive 22-yard pickup, and it gets them the first.
Here we go, son.
Now a give. It's Benson headed right. And with a nice gain, he runs him down inside of field goal range. Give him 9 yards. He almost moved the chains there. It's going to be 2nd and 1.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
Pretty even match in this first half, and you're just kind of waiting. Right? You just kind of try to get a feel for which defense is going to come to life. And when you get that sack, that can go a long way to infusing some energy on that side of the ball.
Plates beyond the marker. And he gets down to the 24 before he stopped. It's a pickup of 11. And that'll be a 1st down.
You're not going to last long in the National Football League if you don't convert a good chunk of your 3rd downs. Nice find there to continue the series.
Angel.
Hand off to Benson from the gun. And he's got it down into the red zone at the 16. Good rip on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 2.
Here we go. Push right.
Staying on the ground with Benson. And he's brought down for a loss.
Kate, it's amazing how fast these guys are on the field and how fast your fortunes can turn. 2nd and short run, you're feeling good about yourself. But with a negative play, well, now comes a critical 3rd down.
Here we go.
Fields now on 3rd. Able to get it to Benson. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
The kick by Shudak is good. And they've taken back the lead.
Well, I know once that drive stalls out, that's where it really pays to have that reliable kicker on the sideline ready to bail you out. And he knocks that one right through to give him the lead.
This return starts at the 5. He stopped on the return at the 27. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. They send a man in motion. Walker on 1st down. And driving forward, but won't get beyond the line. Andrew and Cooper there to make the stop. No gain there that time, and it's 2nd and 10. So through a flurry of points, we have hit the 2-minute warning. 2nd and 10, need to get some positive yardage here. On the shotgun, McCarthy. Fits it through the middle. And he's touched down after a nice pickup there to get the first.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on 2nd down rather than just be conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about 3rd down at all.
Finds his man Chase. Doesn't get much beyond the line, a yard at most. That was Martin Emerson with a stop that time.
Well, that's a modest little drag route, but if you ever just need a safe, short gain on the throw, it's a go-to route to target.
This is Walker on 2nd. And he has it to the 42 before they make the stop. Now we're going to get an offensive timeout. So that's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. 32. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he'll cover up as they touch him down a few yards short of the first. 2nd and 3 now. Now it's McCarthy. He isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Timeout taken by the offense. They're second. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. Let's see what they draw up on this 3rd and 7. Looking to throw. McCarthy. Drawing along the sideline. Just need an official ruling. And they say catch. Great play. It's a pickup of 26. And it sets up 1st down. Working inside the red zone. Looking touchdown, but can't connect.
QBs, well, they're a lot like the great shooters in the NBA. Hey, listen, sometimes you're going to miss. You just got to shake it off and keep shooting away.
So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call. McCarthy throwing here. Looking end zone, but touchdown denied. Knocked away, incomplete.
A couple of my favorite nicknames, Kate, over the last decade in football. The Legion of Boom, obviously, out in Seattle. How about the no-fly zone that was cooking in Denver? That right there, that is a no-fly zone. Trying to make the play in the end zone, and a beautiful job by the defender to knock it away.
McCarthy throwing on 3rd down. And it's caught. Touchdown! The Dragons take the lead just before halftime. Christian Watson with the touchdown. All right, partner, what do you think? Was that a design read, or did he just see space and he was reacting more on the old quarterback instinct there?
Yes. I think yes on both of them, and that play happens so fast that it really is instincts on both sides.
Well, Brock, barring the touchback, this kickoff should run out the half, so better make that return good as it's away. Hill now to return it. And look at this return. Races past midfield. He's hauled down on what is the final play of our first half. So we finished 2 quarters. A couple more to come after this short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports after this. Well, that first half, certainly an interesting one. Kate Scott, Brock Heward with you as we get back and see what the second half has in store for us. The first half controlled by the offenses, Brock. Let's see if the defenses can take over in the second half. We're underway. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. 1st and 10 now from the 30.
Here we go.
Off play action, it's Fields. Throw right finds Waddle. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on 1st down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for 2nd down. 3rd and short in your back pocket. You can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down. Call it no gain, maybe 1 at best on that play. That leaves him with 3rd and 2.
Don't jump. Ready? Go.
Play action, Fields. He rolls to his right. He'll make a big play on the ground. And he got this close to midfield before going out. And ball set up at the 48. They give up the gut to Benson. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. Halfway there on 1st first down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
Fans love the long ball in baseball. It's like they got the home run derby, but you know what? Talk to managers, and they will tell you small ball can win too. Singles and doubles, you add them up, you could win a lot of baseball games. Football coaches will tell you, you get runs of that length, it may not be a home run, it may not score points, but it can do some serious damage.
And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. This one goes for an even 25 yards. And it'll give him a first down.
Here we go.
Benson once more. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
Here we go, son.
Fields out of the gun. Throw complete to Lamb. And he'll go down here at the 16.
Well, he saw his guys pick up the blitz. Well, he felt them pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them. And the group up front to find somebody to get a completion so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
Here we go. Hey, going out. We're going out right here.
A pistol snap. Fields. Called in by Waddle. And he's brought down after a short game.
Here we go. Here's one of those game situations that just puts a smile on my face because I can think from Pop Warner to the NFL. Everybody on the field thinking the same thing. Can we go for it? Can we get one more shot as you end up just short on that third down?
Looks like they will indeed try it. 4th and 2. Back to throw it. Runs in beyond the marker. What a call. They wind up with 12 on 4th down and pull off the conversion.
Oh, I love 4th downs. It just brings out the very best, and you get to see it. It turns out they handled it pretty darn well, and now they'll keep pushing.
Benson will not get past the line. He's held up at the 4.
I talked to a bunch of different GMs, Kate, especially around draft time, and they all say the same thing. Linebackers are so hard to find. It's hard to transition from the college game that's in so much space to this game where you've got to play in a phone booth, yet have that explosiveness to chase a play on the outside down like that linebacker just did.
And he's not going to reach the end zone. They bring him down at the 1. It's a gain of 3. That leaves him only a yard shy on 3rd and goal.
Moving down the field,
Here we go.
Fullback trying to power the cross. And he gets in. Touchdown. The Snowhawks take the lead right away in half number 2. On his Little for the extra point. Extra point set right down the middle. The Snowhawks push their lead to 3. All set for the kickoff. Little with the honors. Starting from the 5. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. In the shotgun, McCarthy. Dumps off to his running back. He gets it ahead, winds up with about 3. That was Mark Emerson with a stop that time.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on 1st down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
Rushed into the pocket. And he won't get it there. Defender finds a throw and breaks it up. George Pickens, the intended target. And that brings up 3rd down.
Not just simply great positioning to swat the ball away. He stayed in the spot where he could disrupt the throw before the target and make a play on it.
To the air, 3rd and long. Walker hauls it in. And he'll get it up to the 44. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
At that down and distance, this group was pretty confident the screen would get him enough yards for the first, and it did. And so long as it keeps working like that, I bet you it'll be a go-to play for them when they need it the next time.
Pass midfield to the 45. And he's finally hauled down at the 43. They get 13 on the pickup. And that gives them the first. Operating from the gun, it's McCarthy. And they get to him way behind the line on this one and take him down. And a big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up. Trying again, following the set. Connects with Johnson. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line.
Gosh, I really like this receiver on that drag route in particular. Why? Because he's a guy that creates after the catch. When he don't close quickly, he can take it to the house.
They'll throw on third and long. Man is there, and he harmlessly knocks it away. Incomplete.
When you ask a lot of your defenders on that field, it is not easy to play defense in today's NFL. Not only stay in their assignments hip pocket, but to make plays on the ball as it arrives. He was challenged with the intermediate throw, and he swatted it away with ease.
Offense still staying out after the incompletion. They're going to try on fourth. Running back sent in motion. Will throw it. That's him on the quick hitter. And he's taken down at the 30. Left the offense out there on fourth down, Brock, and look at the result. A big gain. They got 15 and the first. Back to the air, McCarthy. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. So it'll be second down. From the shotgun, McCarthy. This is brought in along the sideline. High degree of difficulty for a short gain.
Well, that one came with a high degree of difficulty. Had to balance, focusing on the catch, keeping his feet in bounds.
A less than ideal 3rd and 8 here. Back to throw. Here's McCarthy. That throw finds Pickens. And they get this all the way down to the 16-yard line. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your third downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
Here's McCarthy, 1st and 10. Into the hands of Walker. And he'll head out of bounds after a short gain.
When there's heat, that blitz coming off the snap, that QB's eyes, you could see it right away. He got to his check down in a hurry. But, Kate, here's the key. Quarterback and running back have to be on the same page. The two were right there, and then netted some positive yards.
Come on, boys. We gotta stop them. Shut him in. Play some defense, fellas. Hands on. No second pasar. Get over to the boys. Let's play some defense. One more stop.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9.
Time for a turnover.
On play action now, McCarthy. He's got it. And they're going to get this down to the 4 before being stopped. Offense in the hurry up here. One of the tight ends motioning left. They'll go play action here. It's McCarthy. The man's got it. He has the touchdown. The impact this guy has had on this game, Brock, has been massive. They'd be on the comeback trail right now if it wasn't for his 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, that second one far bigger than his first when you just look at the game circumstances. Puts them in front here in the second half. Puts a little jet fuel in the engines of their defense.
Now Boswell on to send this away. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30.
Here we go. Let's put 6 on the board, fellas. Hey, Ken.
Give now to Benson. And the defense is all over this one for a big loss.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
Got Lamb, and it's complete. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush the passer. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
Defender runs right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Intended target there was Sam Laporta. So they're left with 4th down here.
Well, that was almost one of those nice chunk plays you like to see in the NFL, Kate, before he was able to recover and provide the hit and ultimately dislodge the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays down the field.
Players around this one, and it is intercepted. Picked off by Nakobe Dean. The 4th down call ends in a defensive highlight as he picks out the throw and gets his guys off the field.
You know, one way or another, it looked like they were going to get off the field that time, but it's so much sweeter as a defense to run off that field holding the ball. So many defensive coaches in this league preach it. It's all about the ball. It's all about the ball. It's all about the ball. Not only the energy you create on your side, but a little seed of doubt you put in your quarterback's mind the next time he goes out to throw it. Those passes get more and more difficult as you try to get aggressive down the field. Those windows and throwing lanes, Kate, are not open very long. It only takes a little bit for a throw to be thrown off.
2nd and 10, McCarthy. It was there, but he couldn't hang on. That's incomplete.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. McCarthy. The screen pass falls incomplete.
So often, so many of these games in the NFL where they come down to a play or two and 3rd downs. Whether it's in a close game or already out of hand, the coach wants to see them convert those.
4th down, and on comes the punt team, and the kick's away. And this will force them to start inside the 20. That punt heads out about the 15-yard line. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10.
Here we go, son.
That's right from Benson. And they love to see him fighting forward, but he only gets him 3.
You know, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get 1st downs against the better defenses in this league.
It's taken in by Lamb. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got 1st down.
It was such a privilege for me to watch Marvin Harrison and Reggie Wayne in person. They showed how great a deep out is as a chain-moving play. It's all about
Deep behind the line. Oh, the ball is out. Scooped up by the defense. And they stop him before he gets much on the return.
You know, Kate, defenders today are top. Don't just go get the sack. Go get the sack and the fumble. It's become an art form. Making that strip sack and that play was a masterpiece.
1st and 10. Here's McCarthy. This one's go. And he's going to be tackled, but still all the way down to the 6. It's a real solid pickup, 12 yards, and it rewards him with a 1st and goal. They've got a man in motion. Now an inside give to Walker. Runs it in for the touchdown. The Dragons grow their lead off the turnover. Kenneth Walker, the touchdown. Boswell to add the PAT. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Dragons drive their lead to 11. Boswell on to send this away. On the return, here's Mims. He's stopped on the return at the 27. They're out and set, 1st and 10.
Let's get out of here with a win.
Off play action, it's Fields. He let his man just a little too much there. That's an incomplete pass.
You really want those throws to be like clockwork for your offense. Every team needs to hit passes in that short to intermediate range to effectively move the ball.
Here we go.
2nd down and 10, Fields. That one hits the ground, incomplete, but a flag also hit the ground. Let's sort this out. So march it forward after they accept the penalty. It's a new set of downs for him at the 32.
Here we go, son.
On 1st and 10, it's Fields. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
Well, both ends of their defense nearly came away with a huge play. Another step, and they sacked the quarterback. But even still, the hit altered the throw and almost set up a takeaway.
Bails out of the pocket quick. On the right, throw it deep down the side. Into double coverage. Ooh, don't want to do that, and he's there for the interception. Rick Woolen with the INT.
Two guys on it.
And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. First play of the drive. Here's Walker. And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, it came at the perfect time.
Pass complete to Walker. And a massive hit at the end of that play. Oh, baby. But he hangs on through it. Still able to get that 1st down. Takes the handoff. Now to throw. And they get there to touch him down, Brock. But a big gain on that play.
That is what elite offenses are all about. Why worry about 3 downs when you need only one? Move the chains in one play and keep driving that defense backwards.
Handoff running left. Walker. And they beat him to the edge. That run stopped back at the line. Call it no gain on that run, and they face 2nd and 10. On the shotgun, McCarthy. On the move, headed right. He intercepts it. That is exactly what they needed. Trevor Lawrence has it. And he's stopped. Now we'll wait to hear what this flag is all about. Well, no surprises here. They decline the holding call and hang on to the interception. Football on that 47-yard line, 1st down.
Here we go.
Here's Fields to throw. Finds him over the middle. And he takes it just inside the 40, down to the 39. The dose of the hurry-up offense here. From the 39. He goes back to him yet again. Complete. A pickup of 2, maybe 3, but most importantly, Brock, that's enough to move the sticks.
Here we go.
1st down throw for Fields. Laporta with the grab. And they haul him down just a foot or 2 shy of the red zone. He picks up 15 on the play. And they'll have 1st down.
Here we go.
Another throw for Fields. And the connection made in the end zone. Touchdown. The Snowhawks parlay the interception into points. Trey Benson, the touchdown. All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their good defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now up to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
And he's got it. That gets him two and puts them within a field goal here late. Critical two-point play there, Brock. The conversion puts them now in range of tying this sucker up with a field goal.
So different for everybody in the building, right? A three-point game, and especially different for the kicker. He wasn't needed there. Get yourself ready. Your defense does the job. You may need a game-tying field goal at some point soon.
First down, ball at the 36. Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. Completes this one to Chase. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down.
It's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. They give up the gun to Walker. And he's tackled with the first down yardage. So quickly the defense burns a timeout here. 1:57 remaining in the game. 1st and 10 from a yard shy of midfield. Staying with Walker. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. With 1:54 remaining, the defense burns a timeout.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
Oh, look at this. He's set up to throw. Buying some time right. Fits it through the middle. And he's able to take this one down to the 25. They got 24 yards on the play. And that'll give them a first down.
I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling their running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
An early jump of the flags come in. I think this is going to go against the defense. He thought he had the timing down and could make the play, but just a hair too early. Lining up to take a knee on 2nd down. So something to be proud of, Brock, as they come away with the win. And just a week after being soundly defeated, they're back out there playing a much better brand of football. Short memories prevail, Brock, as they move past that loss and get back to some winning football. And with Brock Huard and our EA Sports crew, I'm Kate Scott saying so long from this one. The Dragons emerge as winners as we say so long from Toronto.